What you gonna do? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hello. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Today, tonight, today, we're finishing up Contradiction. Spot the liar. It is time we figure out who fuffed up Kate. Kate.
Stop!
Shut the fuff up, man.
Spaghetti!
Shut the fuff up.
Spaghetti!
Shut the fuff.
Spaghetti!
Shut up! Can't read all the freaking chat because there's a big black cat in the way. He says, yeah, I'm fat. Huh, Bubby Guy, it's that time of year again where we find the bomb addiction on these freaking idiots in 3D. Can't read. From Beyblade, idiot. Shut up. Huh? What? Progress 85. What? It's 11 p.m. everybody. We have 1 hour left to wrap this up. To get a call from the chief. Thank you. Box of poppy pods. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. So we're gonna go ahead and go talk to the chief. Say, hey chief, how's it going? Well, thanks, I found the killer, chief. It's me. I murdered her. By the way, still blue filter.
Go on, Jenks.
Well, Ryan claims that the money was something to do with Kate's assessment rather than being a bribe or anything like that.
I'm sure he does.
But I couldn't get any further with it, unfortunately. However, I did see someone delivering boxes of poppy pods to James Wilson.
What? Wilson's making opium as well?
Possibly. I can't get any further with him either.
Right. What's the connection between Wilson and Thompson again? I've totally forgotten my brain.
They both used to live at the farmhouse before Simon moved out with Emma.
So they've got history together. Well, we're missing something here, Jenks. Just try and quiz both of them. Find out about these poppies.
Okay, thanks, Chief.
It's the tea. It's the tea. Remember? He said, opium tea, opium tea. What happened last time? Someone may be asking. Oh, we found out more information, then we questioned more people. Wow, what a big fucking idea.
Thank you.
Listen,
Probably
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna buff it. Listen, listen. I'm just gonna buff it, okay? Like our last call. May as well. Simon took morphine with Kate in the mirror room. But what
Well,
did
Ryan
Simon say
claims
he was
that the
allergic to? I don't know. Did he ever say he was allergic to freaking morphine? Let's go find out. Hello?
A few more questions, if you don't
My
mind.
brain is allergic to opiates. Well, great, there you go. He and Kate took morphine. You see, that's medical stuff. I wouldn't even begin to realize that. I'm gonna be honest.
Aha.
I wouldn't have connected that because I don't know
You and
medicine.
Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Lydia's
Ryan
cheating.
wanted me to test Kate.
Oh.
To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim.
Well, it's not like that. It's
Vip 'em.
completely consensual. It's just boundary testing.
Vip 'em.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Uh-oh.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Probably.
That's all for
Maybe.
the moment. Thank you.
Right, he has celiac. Can't read the rest because there's a big buffing cat disease. Bibble babble. I'm gonna guess it says bibble babble. So, buff. Thanks. Die.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's
Yes,
what
it's,
every student wants to be. It's
Bibble.
the best student.
Bibble babble.
Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
That's so true.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Sorry. Listen, shut the buff up, Millie. You stupid. Thank you. Hello, Mr. James. Blue filter.
questions,
Blue
if that's okay.
filter. Hello. Can anyone?
Okay,
Can
that's it for
anyone
now.
tell me blue filter? Hello. Please. Please, God, blue filter. I need to show that it is nighttime and no longer daytime. Please, just put blue filter over everything and then just apply like an emission over the windows. Maybe even put a little flare, a little bit of a glare. Oh, please. Thank you.
A few more questions, please.
Hello.
Thank you. What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does
Peaches.
it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Prime candidates are the best students. Prime candidates given a well-paid job. All this receives kickback payment.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably will never be back later. Goodbye. That's always the issue with coming back to a game like this. Is I don't know. What else has been said? You know? Press the bell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Something is freaking out. What?
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas.
Can't read. Cat in the way.
It's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
And what happens then?
They get sacked.
He gets sacked? What's that even mean, though?
Thank you.
Probably
Probably be
guys
back
freaking
later.
out. Thank you. Bibble babble. Big cat in the way. So, judge from there, from that point, is from where I can read and onwards, okay? Anything behind that, it's all just black cat. Black bibble cat moment. That goes, honk, chew, honk, chew. Okay? Thank you. Oh. Why not just set this place on fire, huh?
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Please.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Okay. Simon had been trying to undermine Kate. Never asked Simon to test Kate. Students aren't tested. Prime candidates get a very good job. Best students become prime candidate. But what about the Atlas mural? No. What about Simon's stolen laptop? What about Atlas aptitude test? Just kidding. Can't ask about that. Sorry. Oh.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Let me see what the big bold light bulbs say. Call the chief for an update. No, I can't already call him for an update. Even though we're 89% there, baby.
Ask about a few more things,
Knock. Best students become prime candidates. Get a very good job. Students aren't tested. Never asked Simon to test Kate. Simon had been trying to undermine Kate. Well, we already know that they actually are tested because the old man said Bibble. There. I don't think this ever came up. Except for like maybe once. Photo frames, like scrying mirror. And this has nothing to do with anything. Pen symbol. The fingers is a devil sign. Doesn't know how the finger symbol could be used. And has a background in psychology. Third eye. Auto hypnosis. Students pay for the course per session. Gave Kate the money to test / assess her. Please. Yes! I didn't even try! Oh.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why
was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate
he
was
passed
in
his
the
drink.
running to be prime
He does his
candidate.
Yes.
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
And
we had nothing to do with it.
He clipping the microphone. 12 a.m. I mean. Oh.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
What's that supposed to be? Kate's prime candidate status. Go ask everybody. Go ask everybody. I don't think it's Ryan. Even though he got
Couple
very
more questions,
pissy.
if that's okay? Do you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Okay, thanks.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Now. How about we just bomb the whole town? Please. I am begging you. Just bomb whole town, say goodbye. I don't think it was Jacob, though. Don't think it was Jacob. Don't think it was Emma.
A few more questions, please.
Don't think it was Rebecca.
Thank you.
He just
back
doesn't
later.
even care about most of this shit. I don't know who it would be, but I just know who it ain't be. Thank you.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told.
Hold up. Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
trust him myself.
Didn't you say students not encouraged to hurt each other? Don't use threshold testing. Leaders don't get involved in testing students. Kate was being tested for prime candidate. But wasn't there something? Maybe it was the hypnosis? Yeah, I don't know what it means by blondes, by the way. She's not a blonde. She's definitely a fucking brunette. Maybe some strands of blonde? Possibly. But yeah. Becca's prescription. Oh. Test designed to reveal psychological issues. Lisa couldn't handle the course. Didn't encourage Emma to criticize Liam's birthmark. Okay. I'm trying to guess. All burning Atlas free. I feel like there's a contradiction here, you know? Because he's like, oh, we don't test the students. But he brought up the threshold thing. And I know they talked about that. Or at least he did. 8 box of old bibbles. Oh boy. Kate's argument wasn't in the pub last Friday. Poster was designed by an agency last year. I wouldn't know about the items at the workshop. No interest in scrying.
That's
Well,
it for
we'll
the time
come
being.
back.
Thank you.
We'll come back to that boy and say, hello. Did you fuff? Did you fuff up? Pips. Thank you. Hello, Eden Lodge.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Knock, knock.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, you know, Kate.
Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about this.
Didn't know about Kate thinks Kate would be chosen. Kate didn't discuss the Atlas course.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hello, Simon. What about this,
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
Didn't even think
That's
she
all for
was
the
like
moment.
a
Thank
threat. It was prime candidacy. Zeke, can you stop fucking... Can't read Big Cat in the way. I can finally see because he flipped over a little bit. But I gotta pet him. He always shows his little tummy if he wants a pet, you know? Wonder what Paul thinks about prime candidate. Didn't I talk to Paul? Should also call the chief for an update. So Paul's the old man, yeah. I knew something was up with him. Gotta be something about testing.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Don't use threshold testing. Students not encouraged to hurt each other. Leaders don't get involved. Maybe it's that. Paul said students aren't encouraged to hurt each other during testing. But didn't you do a whole puffin, you know? And you have like, oh, you got to become a little asshole. Drinking. Where is it? Emma's guilt. That match? No. Something like that. Keep being tested. We met Kate a few times. Oh, nothing there. Leaders don't get involved in testing students. Wait, what about you doing your whole fucking... your whole theft stunt? Wouldn't that count? Oh, I guess that's not it. Don't get involved. Don't use threshold testing. I'm looking here, okay? I'm looking around here. What do you want from me? Oh, Ryan has a low pain threshold. No? What? I know Ryan's not a student, but I thought that might bring up something. This. Like that.
Be back later on.
Listen, I'm just gonna go talk to the chief and say, hey, Queef. Big news, bro. Yeah. Hello, chieftain.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for asking.
Chief Ryan admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings. He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you until midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay, let's see what the chief said. Chief said keep pressing Paul about threshold testing, but he really knows. Okay, I'll give it another try, Chief.
A couple more questions.
I guess we
if that's
just
okay.
gotta find out which one would be the threshold testing thing. Matter. Know anything about spike, box of old bottles, broken pendant. Does he then buy it? Is it a thing? It'd be kind of cool if this was categorized, you know, from items to, you know, hints to use items, you know. Primer. Oh boy. Let me look around and say, oh, what the brown? Your symbols, Atlas, encourage ideas over morality. Phrase designed to summarize Atlas's objectives. Of course, objective is to free students from their past. Guilt, no place for guilt. Goof night, my friend and copper stabber. Goof night, Black. Do you know that I am almost done with this game? We're about to find out who the killer is. We're going to clap our fat fuffing hands, man. Third eye, very similar to Atlas. All burning. Auto hypnosis not used on the course. Not possible to force students to be hypnotized. Find flirted and try suspected. You are the killer. I hope I am. That'd be quite a twist of the nuts. Oh, thank you. Still from Liam. Oh boy. This doesn't make sense. Help! Help! Use the entrance. Dropped business card. There's laptop. Ryan's arthritis. The only thing is this pain threshold. Huey's the killer. Huey would never do something like that. What are you, crazy? Are you even the same Black? You know he would never do that. You're a big liar. He's something in guilt.
Okay, that's it for now.
I'm just
Thank
gonna...
you.
I tried my best to look and say, what the fuff is this? 93%. Oh my gosh. Last cheat, everybody. Paul says they don't use threshold testing, but wasn't that mentioned on the CD playing in the mirror room? Was it? I don't remember all the way back then. What the fuck, man?
Please. Thank you.
Alright. Don't use threshold. Where's mirror room? Wow. I would have never guessed.
You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
What?
She was worth 50 grand.
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics. Push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all
He sounds
this
like me.
comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest.
Logistical.
That's all there is.
Logistical.
There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you
kinda
enjoy
agree
now,
with him.
Paul?
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
Christie's the bad guy. I am. He sounds like me. No feeling, only facts.
I'll see myself out.
I'll get myself out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Oh, he's a sneaky little devil. Going to listen in.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sort this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
Oh no. Police detective. No.
Kyle.
Did you say Kyle? Man, I am going to be killed.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Time for a final trip to the woods. Alright, I guess we're going to the woods, everybody. Wait, Kyle's over in this direction. Take a right. Hello, Kyle. Oh. Oh no, CGI flame.
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that
What the
ridiculous
fuck is
police
going on?
inspector.
What is this?
What is this?
Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Why is he
More
telling
likely
me this
than you,
just now?
Ryan?
It's like a last-ditch effort, you know?
Pig!
Pig! Ooh.
I know. Police brutality.
What? Yeah. I'm a criminal. Now. 2. What up?
Are you okay?
Okay, whatever. Fuck you then.
You
What a
save
bitch.
someone from being sacrificed, and that's the thanks you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony, I don't know what is. The Rands have been lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
Let's go find out, I guess. Just talk to Emma first.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What do you say about
Did
this?
Simon mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hello, Simon. What's up?
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Prime candidate.
Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running.
Oh,
It was Ryan,
all
wasn't
for
it?
me.
I am in no
We are
position to say.
B.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere.
We're gonna have to
It's
rewatch
to
this whole
teach you to
freaking
not be
thing.
bothered when you lose something that's important.
I
to
saw
you,
the
all right?
tape.
Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out. She goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas
But
works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her. Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Painkillers. He said something about the tape. I've seen that tape somewhere on the broken window. Did he book it? Oh.
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
Pattern sticky tape. Simon claimed that only Ryan had pattern tape like this sample. Wait. I mean, I know where to use the tape at. Oh. Don't know where the boy went. Let's go use the tape on the broken window. Remember that blip of blow blimber. There's no use for the pattern sticky tape here, sorry. What do you mean? It's literally right there. You lying. Why you lying? Sorry. Pattern sticky tape. Pattern sticky tape. Go to Atlas. Hello, Atlas. Oh, it's locked again.
I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
Do I just use tape everywhere? Do I just go blip, no tape, blip, no tape? You gotta do that. Okay. Just use it everywhere, you know what I mean? I mean, I know that where the sticky tape is. Remember seeing it, but now, like, good luck, yo. I don't know why he went to the woods. Did it be like, oops? Okay. Yes, we're going over here. Maybe I ought to go take a little look-see right here. We go into the pub. Hello? Nothing over here. Okie dokie, I'll go over here. I mean, again, I know where the sticky tape is, you know? It's like I know something that...
if you don't mind.
Have you seen
Bibbles.
patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Ryan had some patterned sticky tape. Last saw the tape approximately 2 months ago. Yeah, during the freaking thing.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Leave the pub. Wait, what's the tip say? Emma and James about. Why I gotta talk to Emma? She's just gonna be like, Brown. What are you doing, Brown? You know?
Ask about a few more things, please.
Hello, girl.
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember. Sorry, no.
Okay, I already know where it is.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I already know where this motherfucking thing is. If only I could listen to the whole interview. I mean, I could. If I go and check it again, but...
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
Nah.
Nah.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
James, you're the most useless fucking person in this whole series. This whole game. It's just like, nah. Not at all, mate. Sorry. Again, it's on the window right here, man. What the fuck is he gonna do? Be like, oh, sorry. He's supposed to be like, oh, hello, hello. I can't go in their house. 96%. How am I still not there yet? I swear I. Is it supposed to be like, oh, Rebecca's got a contradiction, huh? It keeps saying use, so it's not like, you know. Like here I can use? Listen. Let me call Chief and say, hey, I got some tape for you, bro.
Just as it gets to the good bit, great. Go on, Jenks.
So, where to start? Paul admitted that they do use threshold testing. Apparently they get a wedge of cash from various companies in exchange for each prime candidate they produce.
Interesting.
Also, I met Ryan and some of his friends in the woods in the middle of some sort of occult ceremony. I have no idea what they were doing, but it did not look good. But Ryan insisted that Simon walked Kate home after the meeting last Friday. He's claiming Simon killed her.
And what does Simon say?
He doesn't agree, not surprisingly. He says it was Ryan, because there's something to do with a piece of tape stuck to Kate's driving license, which Simon claims belonged to Ryan. Claims it was Ryan who was testing Kate by sticking the driving license to a tree in the woods in the dark and telling Kate to get it, knowing she'd fall in. And no, before you ask, it doesn't make any sense to me either.
Right, so basically Simon says Ryan was testing her and Ryan says Simon was testing her. Well, either one of them is lying or neither of them are. And nobody was testing anybody.
I suppose that's always a possibility.
Wouldn't surprise me, Jenks. Well, I don't know. I can't help you. But you're as close as you're going to get. Just check everything that everyone's said. Go through everyone's statements. The answer's in there somewhere. Call me back when there's some good news, eh? Preferably a confession.
Well, if I can get one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chief.
I will if I can get one. Oh, so I guess go to the woods. Maybe I'll be able to use tape there and be like, hello. Nothing. Chief says Chief didn't have any more suggestions except that all the options are still open as to who may have killed Kate. Click it, click it, click it. Rebecca taped over the broken window last week. When did she say she used roll tape? Oh, I knew there was a contradiction. Oh, I knew it. Oh. I just thought I was supposed to go back there and use it, but I guess not. Oh. This isn't the programming I expected on the BBC. Ready to see some BBC? Watch
More
this.
questions, please.
Hey, a-hole. Last saw tape approximately 2 bibbles ago? Well, let me tell you about that broken pub window. Time to see British.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So
Oh.
what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Oh.
Obviously,
Vine boom,
we'll be
swipe
swabbing
hair.
everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What will come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
Oh!
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
It was Emma who slept with him.
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her.
Oh.
When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to a lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
Pathetic. She died pathetically.
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
That's the sound she made.
Killed her.
The bubbles.
She slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
It's Emma.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand.
Don't put too much
arresting
emotion.
You for the murder of Kate Vine.
Don't put too much
You do not
emotion
have to
into
say
it.
anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you.
That's not the American way. What the fuff?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places, politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
Wow. What a big bunch of fucking baloney. What a big bunch of fucking baloney. Rupert Booth. Inspector Jenks. Jenks? Starring. Why is it starring those two? But everyone else is like, yeah, whatever, go fuck yourself. You people are stupid. Von West. Kate Vine. Literally played Dead Woman. Yeah, what a big bunch of fucking baloney, by the way. What a big bunch of baloney. All these fucking loose ends and all that. I feel like he's not a good detective, you know? I feel like he would have been like, does anything on this license look familiar to you, Simon? Oh yeah, the tape actually looks pretty familiar to me. Ryan uses it a whole lot. Oh, okay. I don't know. Funded by Kickstarter and Pneumonia Films. Or, sorry, Numa Films. There you go, everyone. That's contradiction. Contradiction. Stop! Contradiction. There you go. I hope everyone had a good time. At last. At. Contradiction. I heard it. Stop. Stop. Baggy Cat Entertainment. Ooh. Dedicated to Paul Darrow. Oh. Good. We hope you enjoyed playing Contradiction. This was an experimental independent game and made on a tiny budget. If you liked it, please leave a review of the game and make yourself heard. Okay. Well, oh wait, I gotta play my favorite scene of the entire game. Where is it? There's a really good one. 1 second. There we go.
Wow! Wow!
Wow! Wow! Wow! Wow! Why do you have to do that, huh? Let me replay this. I heard it. Was this game only an hour? A friend suggested I play it, but I didn't know it was so short. No, it's not an hour. This is like what, the fourth stream of this game. Look how much shit you gotta do. You gotta do all this shit, you know. And apparently, oh, maybe it's progress 96% because Bibble. You know, it's long. Like, I'd say 6 to 7 hours, maybe. One more time. One more.
Wow! Wow!
Wow! Wow! And this was all just Bibble nonsense. All he did was go and get a CD from this guy and then leave, but nothing came of this. Is he trying to abduct him? No, he took an item from him. That's about it. How much is this game? Whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching that whole game. We'll be spinning the game wheel in a moment and seeing what lands next. But let me go see what how much Contradiction is on Steam. I think it's like $13 for Contradiction. Spot the lie and beat the liars in Contradiction, the all-video murder mystery adventure. That took me 6.7 hours, and I didn't even get all the achievements. What the fuck? What did I miss out on? No cheats used. Oh, it's for different kinds of there's one for not using them at all, and then there's some that are like, oh, you didn't use it past this point in time. Whoa. The Ape Escape 3 wheel. Oh, try a time to spin the wheel. Yeah, that was certainly a game. I can't say I enjoyed it too much. I'm not good at those kind of social interactions, all that. But certainly something, wasn't it? Yeah, anyways, here's the wheel. Yeah, shuffle it up. Shuffle it up. Shuffle it up. I hope it lands on something cool. Like Toad Treasure Tracker. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Oh. Okay. Oh. Please be something good. Please be something good. Please be something good. Thank you. Please. Please. Cheese. Just don't be Battle for Bikini Bottom. All I'm begging. Thank God. Went past it. I'll be fine with anything else. Literally anything else. Secret Agent Clank? Holy shit. Just by a little bit of a sliver. Alright. Oh, there we go, everyone. Secret Agent Clank. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a game that will elate my spirits rather than crush them and grind them into a fine misty powder. Clink time. Oh, it's gonna be clink time for real, for real. But yeah, I guess that's it. Later tonight will be art. I'm gonna be streaming art tonight, so be sure to tune in and maybe shit yourself. Shit yourself. Shit your fuck. Maybe just sit down and watch some cool 3D art or some garbage like that. But yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I love you all. Toodaloo and boo-bye.